Here, lately, I read in the news and looked on the television and noticed that they had a strange statistics, a very serious statistics that's plaguing our preschoolers. 1 in 8 preschoolers are obese. And also, the minority population, 1 in 5 black preschoolers are obese. Also, another alarming factor is that 1 in 6 Hispanic preschoolers are obese. And with that being said, it can be attributed to fast foods, which is high in fats and high in cholesterol. Another contributing factor is lack of exercise. In fact, finally, a serious attributing factor is that these young children have psychological issues due to their obesity. There are many factors or many reasons why children of this age are obese, but I'm going to go over 3 factors for you tonight. 1 is unhealthy choices that's being made by these preschoolers and also by teenagers. Another factor is lack of daily exercise. And then finally, obesity children, they have poor self-esteem. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests, tonight we can make a change in these children's lives by providing them with healthy alternatives. I see over there Rob Dubsky, he's kind of cheering me on, and Dr. Tanya back there, she's satisfied that I'm bringing this topic to your attention tonight. Now the first thing is very simple alternative to selection of good choice for nutrition. Can I ask you, what would that be? A simple choice for our children.
Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Apples. An apple.
Apples.
Water.
Carrots.
Water.
Lots of water.
And all of these are very good choices. And how will we bring these to these kids' attention? By bringing them to the grocery store. You bring them to the grocery store and let them make healthy selections. And also, by bringing them to the grocery store, you can help them with the mathematics of making healthy choices and also economical choices. Also, you can encourage them by taking them to a grocery store that is popular in their neighborhood. Another choice is that to bring kids to exercise. John, can you tell me one way to bring kids to exercise?
Give them candy.
Close.
Video games.
No video games.
Take them outside.
Correct. You could be with them outside by riding a bicycle with them to school or walking them to school. Also, right within your community, they have recreational parks and recreational clubs. You can take part with your children and bring them to the club. Also, at school, they have activities such as PE, and also with these recreational clubs, you can take part in finding out what the club has to offer, such as baseball. You can partake in these activities with your kids and bond with them. It's a bonding moment for you. And you shouldn't miss out on these bonding moments. Another thing that you can do with your kids is play football with them or bat a ball with them. Any kind of physical activities that you can do with your kids will benefit them. Another thing that I want to touch upon is obesity and self-esteem. Can you give me, for example, how would you encourage your kids with self-esteem?
You're asking?
Yes, ma'am.
It's Victoria.
Victoria.
Yeah, my name is Victoria. I'm a notable guest.
Your notable death. Snap, 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 snap.
Well, I think self-esteem is very important for every individual, and I think you'd like to encourage people and children. It's, obviously, alone. It's easier to encourage children because then the earlier they understand their values as an individual, the easier it will be in their adult life. So if you could just, encourage them through inspiration, tell them they can do anything, but also not just tell them that they can, but also give them little, illustrations how. So, like you mentioned, if obesity or, being a little heavy makes it difficult to participate in sports, in various activities, if they inspire to be an actor, but they can't be on the stage, so it just kind of holds them back from their dreams. So if you tie that to their dreams, that maybe give them a little encouragement.
Thank you very much. And like our visitor touched upon tonight, we can encourage our children by helping them to write a story. And by writing a story, we'll be able to find out why they have low self-esteem. Another thing, as our illustrious guest has pointed out, is that we need to speak positive of our children, to let them know that we are in support of them, and we can also do role play. So if they're being bullied at school, we can give them alternatives of how to handle bullying. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, if we take on these few exercises, then we can overcome childhood obesity. Thank you, Tom.